Hello, everyone. I am Matthew Thomas. This is Super Cool Radio coming at you from another time zone here at Decibels and On The Roxx in Portage, Indiana. My friends this time making their second appearance, currently on a tour with the City of the Week. Please welcome Lydia Can't Breathe.
I don't know what that noise is.
We're already off the rails. But I'll introduce everyone real quick. So the man next to me with the green beard, he is Shad. We had Kyle and Josh. Ryan's not here. He's off buying food without a phone.
Yeah. Yep, he pretty much lost his phone in Buffalo, New York, Buffalo. And he's grabbing vegetables to stay alive right now.
Lose your phone in Buffalo. That sounds like a punchline to a bad joke.
Dude, it's actually his life right now. He left his phone there, but we are getting it back.
Song.
Yeah,
sounds more like a country song. But if anyone in the band were to lose their phone, Ryan is the guy, because like the rest of us, like we use that shit. He barely uses it, if at all possible in his life.
He's like a nomad. Yeah. He's like building houses out of like Lincoln logs.
See, I was getting mad because I was tagging him and stuff this week. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be seeing Lydia Can't Breathe on Friday, and he wasn't like reacting or responding. So I was like,
because he didn't have his phone.
He might have had it.
he probably
had it and was like, I don't know what's going on.
This guy looks really shady. He's probably some podcast I've never heard of.
When the fuck are we gonna be in
Indiana? This guy has two first names. He's probably not legit.
He's a lie. It's a lie. No one has two first names.
Luckily, I am legit, or maybe not. My computer keeps thinking I'm a bot.
You're a real person, though.
Are you?
You're a real person.
Are you a bot?
I don't know how to answer that. No, I'm a Terminator in disguise.
Oh shit!
I'm here to take out Ryan. That's why he's not here.
He kills all vegans.
He knew. He had a premonition. Ryan's a robot, probably.
Actually, Ryan is probably a robot. That is probably why he's not here. He sensed that you are a robot.
See? He's T2 and I'm T1, so.
Oh, shit.
Was there a T3? Yeah, there was a T3. It was a chick, yeah.
They made the chick badder than all the dudes, like 100%. Like,
yeah, that's actually Terminator 3 is my favorite.
It was pretty good.
I like the coffin scene where he gets all the guns out of the coffin and they're shooting the shit out of everything.
Violence at its maximum potential.
All right, so we're continuing with the stuff of us just talking about nonsense. What do you think of the Will Smith slapping Chris Rock?
I thought it was awesome.
It's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I like all the memes, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it excites me. Any type of violence really excites me, you know what I mean? So I was like pretty happy about it.
The funniest meme I saw was when someone was like, if that didn't happen, I wouldn't have known the Oscars were going on.
Yeah, for sure.
This is true.
It worked.
Yeah.
People talking about it.
I had no clue, yeah.
And now I see Chris Rock advertisements for his comedy tour and everything.
Yeah, really?
And I've heard Will Smith songs for the last 3-4 days, like everywhere we go. So something happened there, like.
Definitely got a PR booth for both of them.
Yeah.
Right? Wink, wink. It was a slap.
Seems like it worked out. You know.
You guys gonna try anything like that tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna slap the shit out of Shad later.
No. I'm bald. You can't slap me. You have to slap somebody
if
because
it works,
of me.
Yes. You tell me this chance.
I am outnumbered by the amount of bald people that I'm hanging out with now. Our camera guy, we got the bass player and the drummer. You know what I mean?
We got 3 hairs and 3 no hairs.
Yeah, we're about even.
Nice and even.
Yeah.
See, that's the perfect harmony for a band is how many bald people versus how many people with hair.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys don't mess it up.
If a fight breaks out,
balance, man. You got to find that balance. We got like Kyle. He loves violence, and Ryan tries to avoid it at all costs.
If a fight breaks out,
balance.
if a fight breaks out, I'll have to fight 2 people because Ryan won't want to fight anybody.
Just hit people with Ryan.
Yeah.
Use him as a missile,
Sure.
and that way he gets involved, but he doesn't have to be responsible for any of the damage.
I like it.
He doesn't like violence, so that's why he's not on Super Cool Radio. I had a post. I think you're familiar with the Almas.
Yeah.
I made a post about them, and Instagram's like, "No, you're promoting violence. We have to take this down."
You're like, what?
I was like, "It's the Almas. Like they're."
Let's play this tape on the Oscars.
Yeah, they don't care about that shit. Yeah.
Like the Almas are so cool. Like I don't understand it.
Your phone knows too much, man. You know what I mean? It gets mad at me, like, because I'm always looking at like dirty pictures on it. It like shut me down for a little bit. It was like, dude, you can't. What are you doing? And I'm like, what are you talking about? how does internet know that I'm watching this right now? You know what I mean? Like my phone had like a warning.
Just watching you all the time.
It was
Like,
watching
what do you
me.
like,
It was
Kyle?
watching me.
I want to show you what you like all the time. So here's titties.
I like titties.
I mean, who doesn't? Come on now.
I mean, I think
Let's be honest.
Even chicks like tits, for
the,
sure.
the chicks with small titties, maybe they don't like the titties as much because
All titties are good titties.
Alright.
You know what I mean?
100%
You
agree.
gotta like all the titties.
Even the man titties.
I don't know about man titties,
Especially,
maybe,
yeah.
man-
What about
especially
National,
man titties.
National Geographic titties. Are we still talking about?
Yeah,
Flap jacket. Fuck
whatever.
It.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a time, there's enough alcohol, there's some fun.
There's
I bet
place for all titties.
Dude, National Geographic, dude, like those women are putting out hardcore. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're seriously putting
Real
out.
titties.
Yeah.
Real titties.
Like they're not saying no to anything. They'll whoop your ass and have sex with you at the same time.
I was all titties are good titties. That's
Any
my
conversation.
If you take anything away from this interview
Any
today, all
conversation.
titties is good titties.
Yes.
Now there was a time I went to the Rockstar Lounge in Fort Wayne, and usually I don't have to pay cover because I'm here so early, and I'm part of a media team and whatever. But if I did pay the cover, I would have got free entry into a strip club. But I didn't pay the cover, so I didn't get free entry into a strip club. So I just went home. I said, I'm just gonna go home.
You should have just paid it, bro.
Yeah, fortunately it was like 1 a.m, and I had a 2-hour drive home.
It's
So
pretty good. You don't want to go there. It's just a money grab. You know what I mean? You're just looking at titties there. You're not really doing much
Plus,
with
you
them.
had maybe 1 hour to get glitter all over you. That's it. That's all you had left.
yeah,
I feel like that's enough time. You know what I mean?
That's enough time.
You got a boner the whole ride home at that point. You know what I'm saying? It's just you and your boner riding home.
Well, if it's more than 4 hours, you get that checked.
He's like your buddy.
Oh man, this is like nothing of what I wanted to cover, but this is awesome.
You got a whole list. You haven't read anything off there. You're like,
I read the first question.
He asked one question.
Just like last time, right?
I think I read 2 last time, so I'm gonna get to the second question. So for you guys, you released a brand new single before the tour started, actually named part of the tour after this single, which is Sick Now. But you also recorded the music video for it too. That's what I want to discuss. How was it filming that music video? There's a lot going on.
Yeah, it was.
video.
Yeah, it was super cool actually.
Yeah, super cool.
Yeah, we had we had to. It was cool with all the makeup and you know what I mean. It was something out of our element that we normally haven't done, and we actually originally we weren't even gonna do a video for that song, but then we all came together and realized what theatrics we could do with the idea of the song, and we collectively as a band like thought of the idea of the video, and we thought it turned out pretty sick for sure.
Sick.
Yeah,
See
dog.
now. See, we're just
Super
hitting.
cool. I'm play on words, bro. Believe that.
We're just hitting all the high spots now.
Better than what you normally play
Yeah,
with, you know?
Now the cool.
This is why Josh doesn't do a lot of the interviews. We don't like him in the interviews.
Leave it as innuendo, and he's like bone nerds.
See,
Dicks and titties, guys.
Yeah.
Dicks and titties.
well, we got to pick up where the last interview left off.
exactly.
So, but I mean, he's also the drummer, so he's the drummer.
Yeah.
Bang things like dicks and titties.
He doesn't know what's going
He
on.
likes to smash things too. I was
Anyway, we were saying.
the music video. So I've talked to a few bands who started incorporating acting into music videos. Some struggle, some are natural at it. Where do you guys land?
Ooh, I think we're in the middle. Yeah, we struggle. It all depends on what's going on. I feel like once we get in the middle of it, it's like a little bit better. But like when we get started and they're trying to direct us, sometimes it takes like 4 or 5 takes, and then once you kind of know what the director wants you to do, that's when I feel more comfortable. You know what I mean?
Oh, we just slapped makeup on him and put contacts where you couldn't see what was going on.
I couldn't see anything.
He had to, those were like whited out. He couldn't see.
Yeah, and I had to walk upstairs and shit. It was crazy
We got
for sure.
we got some crazy like behind the scene pictures of him just not being able to see. It was great.
It was hated.
So it sounded like a great experience with
It
the
was
contest.
terrible. My fucking eyes were burning. I literally couldn't see anything.
Well,
And then everyone was just laughing. And then when it was done, they just left me for a little bit, like with the contacts in. And I'm just like sitting on a bed, like, you know what I mean? Like it was not cool at all. They're not my friends. I don't like them.
yeah, you just go on tour with them.
Yeah, that's
like
it.
Metallica, you all hate each other.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's a love-hate kind of
Yeah.
thing. We love to hate each other.
It's like a shitty uncle or something, you know what I mean?
We are tough to step into. Like, you've got to have thick skin in our camp. Like, luckily, like the photographer that stepped on, he busts balls too. So, like, he was prepared. But we've had people that have come along with us. We're not ready for that shit. We hired a guitar player one time, and he was just like halfway through the tour. He's like, "You guys are so negative. I want everybody to go around and say something positive about everybody else."
That sounds like a disaster.
And then our production guy was like, "I'm positive I'm going to throw you the fuck out of the van if you don't shut up." And I was just like, that's kind of how we roll. Like, we love to give each other shit.
If you're not talking shit, yeah.
I was not expecting the first interview, so at least I'm better prepared now.
Yeah. No fucks given over
All
here.
balls busted.
Yeah.
Preparing for this interview, I did the whole Rocky IV training exercise.
Nice, dude.
I got to the probably about halfway through the first scene.
You're like, oh, this is good.
Tried to hang upside down and do like the crunches, and it just didn't work
Dude.
out.
We did have snow, so I tried running through the snow. That didn't work. I think he was chasing a car too, or one of those
Nice.
scenes. I think he was smashing rocks in another one. We don't have.
Yeah, he was like cutting wood or
Yeah,
shit in
we
it.
don't have any of that where I am.
Lift a cart full of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Brutal.
I didn't do any of that.
But you don't have to fight a Russian, right?
That's true. Even I don't know. Well, I don't know what's worse, hanging out with you guys or fighting a Russian. I don't know.
I don't know.
Remains to be seen. How many Russians have you fought?
None so far, and I hope I don't, especially with everything going
Oh
on.
my god.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
For sure.
How about getting back on topic with Lydia Can't Breathe? So I have not seen you guys live yet. I did see part of your sound check. I did help you with the lights too, with a joke, but it actually turned out serious. So for people.
No, he told us where to hang the black
Yeah, I did.
lights. I swear, yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm not just a pretty face. I do things.
Contributor. Hell yeah.
He's very knowledgeable.
Coming out on the next tour.
Hey, I'm all for that.
You sure you can handle it, bro? You sure you can hang?
If I could do 2 interviews with you guys, I think I can
He'll be
hang.
all right.
That's true.
Worst case scenario, he'll just kill everyone if we get out of line. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And then I'll play all the instruments myself. I'll play guitar and drums at the same time.
Milli Vanilli it, you know what I mean? Just play some tracks, go up there and just lip
We
sing
actually
it.
don't even play.
Sounds
That's
like
Yeah.
we're down to a
we were
3
testing the
So-
We were just testing the tracks. It was all complete.
So you're the
tracks.
new version of Milli Vanilli?
Yeah. Lydia Manilli, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Lydia Can't Manilli, dog. Yeah.
That's a new name now. So forget the breathing part. It's too
Dude,
much.
it's so overrated.
And people forget the E sometimes, especially when you order stickers.
all the time, bro.
God.
Damn,
The
he
event page
remembers,
tonight.
dude.
The event page tonight forgot the E.
You can't forget the E. Never forget the E.
Yes, you can. I assure you
God.
can forget it.
All right, back to what I'm trying to get around to my question. I always get sidetracked. For people like myself, what can they expect from a Lydia Can't Breathe show?
Lots of boners.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
I was talking to Steph about that, and she said I have to find out, so don't tell
Yeah,
me.
we won't
Won't say
let.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, I look forward to that. Luckily, I don't have peanut allergy, so I'm eating all of them.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I always tell people to leave the show if they have a peanut allergy. You know what I mean? It's like not a good place for you to be.
You should just have a PSA before you even start.
Yeah.
Normally we do. Like, take a step back.
I'm like,
get out
yo,
the room.
if you don't
Show's
like
over
peanut
for
butter
you.
and jelly, you should leave now.
When it comes to that part, you can actually come on stage with us.
Yeah.
We'll have you help us.
All right.
We
Super cool.
usually have 2 people come up, and you're one of them.
I'm in.
We'll have super cool.
He doesn't know what he signed up for yet, though. He's just like, yeah, sure, you guys.
Well,
What if we're just gonna put sandwiches on your dick or something? You know what I'm saying?
I think everybody's
I
good.
know now.
I think everyone's going to be disappointed.
Everyone's gonna be real disappointed.
Tell you what, we'll get smaller loaf of bread for tonight.
We'll need that.
It'll make your dick look bigger, you know.
Yeah, mini
Maybe a
Hawaiian
bagel. We'll get some bagels. You know what I mean? Stack them.
It's already
Uh,
all in it. There's no pressure.
Well, before you started sound checking, I'm going to hold you to this.
Okay.
You better not be walking around naked in Planet Fitness. No,
Yeah.
no Ric Flair, all right?
Never, dude. Never. No matter how old I get, I will always keep my dick in my pants at the gym.
I will say, like, I work out there at Planet Fitness. There's always that one guy.
Dude, he's
it
just
doesn't matter
chilling.
what time. I've showed up at midnight, and
Yeah.
there's that one
He's
guy.
just chilling. He's been waiting to be naked in front of a bunch of young dudes. He's been waiting all day.
Yeah, it's creepy. It's
I
creepy.
hate it.
So
I hate
don't be like that.
Don't be that guy.
And not you either, Shad.
Hey, no, I don't whip it out. I don't want to scare anybody.
Do you die down there too?
Are you asking if the carpet matches the drapes?
The carpet.
Actually, the linoleum matches the blinds. It's like
Damn. Baby smooth balls over here.
See, this is info you get with Lydia Can't Breathe.
you asked the goddamn question. You're setting yourself up for it now.
Yeah, I know. So that's content. No one wants any like insightful stuff.
I asked that question and you dragged it to that level.
I dragged my smooth
Not
balls
me, on the
across
other
the
hand.
face
The
of your
red
question.
beard, it's just like walking down the red carpet, just like
VIP.
right there.
It's roped off too.
Roped off.
That sounds painful. You got dreads too?
Yes. I didn't make them, but they just formed on their own.
Ginger dreads.
From lack of showers.
Yeah. They just dread up. All connected.
All right. Well, I don't really know how to follow this up, and I'm trying to get off the creepy train. So we have a game show segment here on Super Cool Radio. This is the music trivia. So good luck. Steph got 100%.
Dang.
She's a little smarter than us, I think.
We're not smart, despite our looks.
So no pressure. The bar has been set, though.
Damn.
All right. So I'm going to just ask you generic music questions, and we'll see if you get anything. If you do, you get prizes. If not, I laugh at you.
Fair
All
enough.
right.
All right. All right. So first question: who opened the show for Ronnie James Dio's last performance? Was it Hailstorm, Stone Sour, or The Pretty Reckless?
I'm going to go with The Pretty Reckless.
Is this your final answer?
I want to say C.
What did you say, Shad?
C. Is that Pretty Reckless?
Yeah.
Yes.
What was the other two?
Hailstorm and Stone Sour.
No way Stone Sour. Stone Sour might be as big as Dio at this point.
All right. So Pretty Reckless, Hailstorm. Why don't you listen to the drummer? It's Hailstorm.
Damn.
Yeah. They weren't even supposed to perform. It was a last minute fill in. This is right when
Okay,
they
so
like.
that's why it didn't make
It,
sense.
yeah, it was 2009, right before they got big, like before they got exposure and radio play and all that shit.
I just farted.
See, and this is why I'm at the end over here. All right, so listen to the drummer more. All right. Well, you have to because you're on bass. You don't have to do anything.
I don't have to do anything.
You could sit there and I don't
I
know.
can just say fuck a bunch. And
Yeah,
scream
well,
it.
you kinda
No
do
one
anyway,
knows. Yeah,
but-
exactly.
All right. So which car commercial was the singer Sting a part of in 1999? Was it Bentley, Mercedes-Benz, or Jaguar?
Damn.
I want to say Jag, but
I'll go Bentley.
Drummer?
I'm gonna say Mercedes.
I'm a Jag.
You got to listen to the bass player more.
Damn.
Jaguar. I heard he got paid a bunch of money and they weren't happy with the commercial, but
Damn. I thought you were talking about Shad.
Never happy with those fucking commercials. Fuck them commercials.
And we didn't pay him any money.
yeah. I would at least ask for Jaguar out of it.
I know. They just kept on kicking me off the lot and saying, you're not supposed to be here. And
Yeah. You got poor credit, all that kind of stuff,
got great credit.
That was more of just a joke. I wasn't trying to reflect on you. You want to go?
Let's go.
All right. It's all about violence here on Super Cool Radio.
We like violence, yep.
All right.
That was just a test.
You're good. All right, we can step in the parking lot right now. I could see it.
Keep the video. Hey, you guys gotta hold. Each of you have to hold the microphone during the fight, though. And no one can punch with the microphone hand.
All right. And Josh, you got to take the bets. All right. Hey, I'm gonna take a dive. Okay. All right. Third question. All right. So, did this tour happen? The Beastie Boys and Rage Against the Machine in 2000.
No.
No.
I don't think so.
Collectively, no. All right. You guys are all correct.
Fuck yeah.
One of the Beastie Boys broke his foot, so they called the tour off.
Damn,
So-
I didn't even know it was a thing.
Yeah,
I just think I would have remembered hearing about that.
but if one of you guys broke a foot, would you cancel a tour?
Hell no.
Nope.
Josh would have just not played double bass the whole time.
It would have had to fall off.
Yeah.
And even then,
I had a nail
might
for
have just
through
been
my
late
foot.
a couple days, figure
We're
out
not
the-
we're not big enough
process.
to be able to be canceling any shows. We can't burn any bridges at this point. You know what I mean?
That's true.
The Beastie Boys were like, yeah, they'll book us again. It's okay.
Yeah, we're the Beastie Boys. Just play Intergalactic on the track. It's
Yeah,
okay.
It doesn't even matter.
Man. We're
Tracksuits, you're good to go. You just stand in.
Killing them.
you guys gonna get tracksuits
Not anymore.
I had a nice tracksuit that I lost actually.
in Buffalo?
No, I'm just fucking. With you.
Fourth question. Man, it's dark. I can barely read this. Which drummer performed on the Smashing Pumpkins 2014 release, Monuments to an Elegy? Was it Lars Ulrich, Tommy Lee, or Dave Grohl?
Dave Grohl.
Yeah, I'd have to say
Dave
Dave
Grohl.
Grohl.
Rolling it.
You're all wrong. You are all wrong. It was Tommy Lee.
Damn, my bad, Tommy.
Come on.
That was my second guess. I knew they wouldn't have hung out with Lars. You know what I mean? They were probably like, that's cool.
Metallica doesn't want to.
Yeah, they got better shit to do.
I'm sorry. We're probably gonna get.
They got to do,
Yeah.
but I don't see it. Yeah.
We're probably gonna get so much hate for this interview. Just
No,
if everything we've all been
I would do
saying.
if anything I could do to get Metallica to hate me. That would be great. You know
Honestly,
what I mean?
if that means they listen to this interview.
I'll be super stoked about
Yeah,
that.
honestly,
yeah.
if I ever get the hate mail, I know that someone important paid attention
yeah,
to me.
exactly.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
100.
If no one's hating you, then you're not doing it.
Yeah, 100.
The last video I put up got 1 view, so
Damn.
yeah, I was very sad by that.
They bog it down on the Facebook. And
Yeah,
everything.
they do. Like a couple, I think 2 weeks ago, they started messing with the algorithm because
Yeah.
like one post they put up reached like 10 people. And I was like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I know your cheat code, bro. You're like one hair dye away from like kind of looking like the Facebook guy. What's his name?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg. You could zuck it, bro. Zuck it real hard.
You just got to pretend to be that guy.
That's out of context. That sounded so wrong.
In context, it sounded wrong.
All right. So for the last question,
Interview's over, bitch.
which Beatle is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Which one's not in the Hall of Fame?
There's only one.
Better not be George Harrison.
It has to be. Ringo's just too cool, even though he isn't that good. They probably let him in. You know what I mean?
I'm glad I didn't have to read the names.
It's George Harrison, just because like that's the Beatle that gets like the least amount of accolades, I think.
Yeah.
But he kills it. So I'm sad
There's
about
no
it. If
way
that's the
it's
answer.
Lennon. Unless they were like, "Hey, you're dead. You don't get to be in it." You know what I
Is that
mean?
how that works? Like,
No,
think
that's
of
what I'm
it.
saying. There's no way. How you gonna not put?
You
John
have to make it
Lennon?
in before you die.
There's no way.
Why would they put everyone in but not but like one of them? That's so fucked up.
I'll clarify as a solo artist.
I see. Okay.
Ringo.
It might be Ringo.
Yeah.
might be because,
if he
like,
did his own
God
album, it's
damn.
Ringo Starr.
Like he was singing about octopuses and shit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think they all were. Oh, was that walruses? They were singing about
Yeah,
walruses.
yeah.
Ringo for everybody.
Yeah.
Ending on a high note.
Yeah.
Got the last
We
one.
got a couple right.
Yeah, I think you only missed.
Drummer never gets recognized. Kurt.
You're the drummer.
You got one. You got one.
Stay back there.
And we would not let him write the album. We would be like, "Hey, it's not happening, Josh."
All right,
Just one song.
I'm gonna wrap up this interview. It was always a great time talking to you guys. Hopefully, I don't get canceled after this interview. We'll find out. What are the plans for Lydia Can't Breathe for the rest of this year?
We got another tour coming up in summer. We're gonna finish this tour, and we're gonna be dropping probably like 2 or 3 more videos, like music videos. We got a bunch of music we've already recorded, so we're coming out for sure. We got a bunch of stuff. Stay tuned for sure. You know what I mean?
Well, I definitely look forward to rocking out with you guys tonight in Portage, Indiana, another time zone. I'll be up late tonight, but it's gonna be a really great time. We'll be taking videos and photos, so do good.
We will.
Hope I don't
Maybe.
let you down.
Maybe we'll get the intro right.
Maybe.
Or the sound, or the lights,
Everything. Yeah.
Maybe you won't show up. I don't know.
We have a bunch of shit we could fuck up, so hopefully we don't fuck up any of it.
And hopefully find your guitarist too.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Ryan, as a matter of fact.
The tracks anyway.
Yeah. We have tracks. We'll be all right.
All right, well, I definitely look forward to rocking out with you guys tonight. But please check out Stream Support. Give a like to Lydia Can't Breathe. See them live when you can. Listen to Sick Now. It's available on all the platforms. For Lydia Can't Breathe of Josh, Kyle, and Shad, I am your host, as always, Spirit of Super Cool Radio himself, Matthew Thomas. Thank you so much for listening or watching. Stay frosty.
Yeah.